Thumbs up. Good for you if you found this video. We're going to talk about a few things here. One of them is specific to this game. It's the one single most important mechanic you need to get good at in this game. But then we're going to talk a lot about PvP itself. We're going to talk about some things that apply to every single game. The best way I can describe this is in PvP, when we're competing against another player, we need to always play from a position of strength. We want to play in a spot where we're invincible. You know, we want to play from a position where it's unfair. We want to screw people over really bad. We want to play with an unfair advantage. That's what we want to do. What is the most obvious forms of this that we may already know? Ganking another lane in League of Crap. Counter picking in Overwatch or Marvel Rivals. You know, playing Magneto into their Punisher that's carrying the game. Playing double shield, you know. Hiding, ratting people out in an extraction game. In an extraction shooter. There's so many ways. Taking high ground. These are all ways that we can play with an unfair advantage, and it's abused all the time. But what a lot of people don't realize is you want to only fight people when you have this advantage. You do not fight fairly. You never take a 50-50. You never, in a battle royale, you never land right next to someone and you both open up a chest, and what do you know? They get the better gun. They get a gun so good that you have zero chance to beat them. This is how you want to play. So, without taking too much longer, let's just get into it. We're going to look at a full match. I'm going to cut through to the fights, but we're going to look at one full game. Now, the fight has just begun. I spot this guy on the top right of that thing. I know he's going to come through that door. I'm wanting to start fighting this thing to just see what he's going to do. Is he the type of player to just keep on pushing towards me? That's what I'm hoping for. You'd be so surprised at how easy it is to get people to follow you around in this game. Now, all I'm wanting to do here is look for a spot where I can get free damage off first. Now, this is where the advantage comes in, right here. They made the mistake of thinking that I'm running away scaredy cat. Like I'm just gonna forever run. And that immediately lets us get a free hit on him. And now he's got skeletons on him. And we have a lead right now. All we want to do here is keep playing extremely conservative. Focus on not letting them heal and maintaining our damage lead. Unfortunate that that thing toggles a box right there, or they would be dead right now. But look how conservative we're playing here. We will not give up our lead. And there you have it. We could have just started going ape crazy mode on them, but we don't need to do that. We don't need to. We can maintain we want to stay playing in a spot where we don't have to use huge amounts of effort, huge amounts of skill. We ended up getting the damage lead, and we maintained it by evading, playing conservative. And that will bring me to the biggest thing that we need to learn in this game specifically, and that's your dodge. Your dodge has the ability to drag fights out for an eternity. Let's look at another fight here. Now, right off the bat, I'm already in the fight. I am fighting this guy right now. Now, you don't always get these kind of weird interactions in other games. When the time to kill is super long, especially in these kind of games, This is what you get. And right before this, actually, I open the door and then I close it. To like try to look like I'm scared. They are wearing full blue gear right now, and they know that I'm wearing garbage. Now, I'm getting like a... It's easier to tell when you're in the game, you know, like what's happening, like how are people feeling. I'm saying I want to fight them, and I think right there they just shook their head. They're wanting to spare me. That's what their mind is right now. Like they're the nice pro sparing the little noob. By the way, if you need to know how to do this, you just need to crouch and then just spam that crouch button like crazy. And you can look like you're cheating. I don't know what that looks like on their screen or if they can hear me still. Now, the idea that they want to spare me is getting pretty thin by now. I'm just starting to look more and more like a player that doesn't really need any babysitting to them. But they would love for me to attack them. Because they want to go... They want to get the parry. They want to get the dodge into a counterattack. And in this game, the person attacking first has... they have a disadvantage. Unless they land the attack. They don't care about me. I'm an ant that they're sparing. So what do we need to do right now, though? We're a huge disadvantage. The only thing that we are concerned with right now is surviving, playing conservatively. Every single dash must be get us as much value as possible. Now, me putting that much damage on them and turning it while I'm that low puts some huge amounts of respect on my name. They're going to be less... they're not going to be so uncautious. They're going to be a lot more cautious. But this is very important. Notice how when I was getting all that damage off, I didn't just keep on attacking. I only used it, my damage that I dealt, to get me distance from them. Now, it's very important because while I don't have a damage lead, all of the things that I do must be to prolong the fight or do something to get me in a position where I can heal.
I'm gonna wait right here and stab them in the back when they come through.
Because I will not fight. You must never fight unless you have an advantage. You are not in attack mode until you have advantage. Until you have a damage lead is one of a lot of different advantages. But what's my ultimate goal here? My ultimate goal is to find a way where I can trick them, screw them over, do something cheesy. I want to fight them in a way that's unfair. If I can make them 1v1 each other by going to the portal, that's perfectly good. I mean, if they want to follow me into the portal and I get to have a 1v1 or some cheesy damage off, then I'll take that too. But notice how I've got throwing knives, I've got potions. As many variables, tools I can use to get some kind of cheesy lead off. Now I'm kind of like, I was wondering after I attacked them, wait, were they gonna just let me take their crap?
No, dude.
I wasn't quite sure. Unfairly, we are fighting. We are playing in a way where we cannot be killed because we have abilities up that, you know, like our breakaway, our dodges. We have abilities that make it so we cannot be killed yet. And then we hold our abilities that we need if they're going to heal or something like that. Like we have the grapple, we have the spear thrust, the whatever jump on top of them spear throw. And remember, we do not fight them without having some kind of parry, some kind of blocking, something up. And I could have even healed myself throughout this fight because the tool for free. Because the tool he needs to use to stop me from healing, he doesn't have access to right now. Does he have potions? I guess not. Does he have throwing knives? I guess not. A lot of different ways to counter my healing. But wait those few seconds if you need them to get an ability that can change everything. Wait for it to get off cooldown.
The heck? He thought he was protecting me by letting me live. I guarantee it. Silly, silly, silly.
It's such an amazing thing to go into a match with garbage and come out with the best stuff you can get in that match. Now, just for your curiosity, this is what the boss dropped. And it's been about the same every time I've killed it.
Come on.
I don't know if I've just gotten really lucky, but I've gotten armor for the character I'm playing.
Something's off.
Anyway, if you need more, if you want to see more fight breakdowns, just let me know. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.